Hello everybody, welcome to the 8th question on database management systems. To facilitate the business of Max Mobile, the owner of the mobile phone company uses a computer software. It uses the following table to store data in that computer software. Answer the questions asked in this table. So this is the customer table and this is the product table. So the first part that we have to do is create a database named mshop to save data in the mobile phone shop. So now let's create the database mshop. So now I'm in the HDSQL tool. Now I'm going to right click on the connection, create new database. So the database name that we had to put here is mshop. And we had to click OK here, so the mshop database will be created. So when we scroll down, we'll be able to see the database mshop right here. So now let's see what's next. So in the second part, what we have to do is create a table as customer and product in the database. Follow the instructions below. So we have to create these two tables, customer and product. So now let's create the tables customer and product. So now I'm back in the HDSQL tool. So first I'm going to right click on the mshop database, then create new table, now I'm gonna quickly create the columns of this table. So now I created all the columns of this table. Now let's see what I have to do in the second table. So now let's create the product table. So first I'm going to right click on the database, then create new table. I'm going to name it product. So now let's create the columns of the product table. So now I created all the columns. Now let's see what's next. So now what we have to do here is we have to add the data graphically to the tables that you have created. So we have to enter this data to the tables. So now let's add the data. So as you can see here, I entered all the data in both of the tables. So now let's see what's next. So here now it says to find all the customers. So now let's find all the customers. So now I'm going to go to the HDSQL tool and let's type the select query. So now I'm in the HDSQL tool. So what I have to do is I have to find all the customers. So here I have to execute this query. So I'm going to execute it. And here you go, you got all the data here. So now let's see what's next. So now what you have to do here is you have to find the details of all the products. So now let's find the details of all the products. So now I'm back in the HDSQL tool. Now I have to find the details of all the products. So I'm gonna execute the query. See, all from so I got details of all the products. So now let's see what's next. So for the final question, says here to find the details of the customer whose customer ID is CUS003. So now let's find the details of the customer with the customer ID CUS003. So now let me this will do. So now I'm going to find all details of the customer with the customer ID CUS003. So now I'm going to type it like this. It must be CUS003. So I'm going to execute it. And I've got the details of the customer CUS003. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching.